Hello YouTube. I was on my way to Point Mugu. This is my rig right here, and unfortunately I had a flat tire on the inside rear dual, and I called AAA. I had AAA Premier RV, and I have a spare, but the spare is only fits on the front. It's not a dually, but it's the same size tire. So I asked them if they would take the tire off the rim and put it on the back rim, and AAA said they can't do that. But the good news is I got 100-mile towing free. So I'm only 16 miles away from where I live. So what they're going to do, they're going to come over and tow my 18-foot Sunraider to where I live. And that's the story right now. So right now I'm waiting to see if when they're going to show up. I can check this out. They said it's a 45-minute wait, but I was about 5 miles up in the mountains over there. I was on my way to Point Mugu, and then this thing blew out, and there was a big problem because, you know, it makes all this noise, you know, the tires coming apart. And so I drove 15 miles an hour. I drove 15 miles an hour down that road till I got here. And here's what we're looking at. So right now, I'm in this shopping center, Mendocino Farms. This is Westlake Boulevard. This is considered Thousand Oaks. Freeway is over that direction. But it's not a bad place to get stuck at. But I'm stuck, and I need to get this thing towed. And that's about it for now. Oh yes, as you can see, my bumper sticker, courtesy of Line Screw One, says keep your wheels on the ground. And then we have keep on rocking in the freeway. Well, my wheels are on the ground. It's just one of them is flat. I wonder if you can see, if I could, you can see if I go under here. Nah, it's part of it has come apart, but it's flat. And this is where I'm at right now. It's called Mendocino Farms Sandwich Market, and this is the location here, Westlake Boulevard. Waiting for the tow. Okay, the vehicle is towed back where I'm living here in Woodland Hills, and I guess the next deal, what I need to do is try to figure out either have the tires swapped around or buy some new tires, and probably eventually I'm going to need to buy some new tires. Now the interesting thing is that the tow truck driver said that he can tow a 10,000-pound vehicle on his tilt bed flatbed tow truck. This vehicle is only about maybe 5,500 pounds. And now what about the length? Now this vehicle wasn't sticking out at all. It's only 18 feet, but he said he can tow vehicles up to 10,000 pounds, and with it can be sticking out maybe 3 or 4 feet at the back. So now I do have what's called RV Premier AAA, so it didn't cost me anything to have this towed. I can get towed up to 100 miles. So that might be something, if you have an RV, it might be something you might want to get. You know, might want to get your AAA RV Premier. Or I think there's other companies too. But you know, this would have probably cost me maybe upwards of $200 to have this thing towed over here. But I'm back here, so I'm at this point, you know, it's not going to be that far for me to go and get my tires swapped around, because I can drive this. It just can't go over 15 miles an hour. Anyway, this is where I'm at right now. All right, here's the next morning, and here's the saga continues with this tire. I called yesterday, and I talked to somebody at Sears Tire, and he told me to call the following morning, and we would order the tires, and I could come in on the next morning and get them put on, and I could order them over the phone. Well, unfortunately, they're not answering the phone, and it's Sears. So I called the 800 number, and they said they could order them through them, and I thought, well, that's great. And so the gal looked up the number, and she couldn't find it. She couldn't find the tires. So if I get the tires swapped around, like get the tire that's in the spare and put on the ground here, then I'll be rolling. So my only option at this point is to drive over there, but I'm going to be driving kind of slow, not that far. The tires aren't actually that expensive, but they usually don't have this particular size. It's a 185 R14. They usually don't have these in stock, and they have to order them. But anyway, that's the latest here. I'm going to just drive slow over to the tire place and see if they can switch out all my tires so I can get rolling at a reasonable speed. That's it. If you can see over there, this is Victory and Canoga, and this is all torn down and leveled. This used to be what was called Rocketdyne, and they just tore it all down. I don't know what they're going to build there. You can see Best Buy down there in the distance, but it's a big chunk of land here. And over here, this is like a Metro bus central station, and then there's a new apartment complex there called Alta Warner. Okay, here we are at Sears Auto Center, and this is the latest. They said that they can't lift this vehicle. As you can see, it's pretty high, so you can't put it on a lift. And they said that they don't have a jack to lift the back. So anyway, that's the latest with Sears. So the plot thickens. I guess I can drive around town at 15 miles an hour, but we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens next. Right now I'm at Nordhoff and Canoga, and this is one of the main stops for the Orange Line Metro bus. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna renew my tap card, because pretty much all the bus systems in Los Angeles are automated. So you can see those vending machines over there. I'm gonna go over there. Here's my tap card right here. And I'm gonna put some money on it, and you can see that there are some boondockers here. I guess they live here. Okay, well, let's go over and renew this card. Okay, this is the Nordhoff station, and I was successful in adding some time to my tap card. I added $3.50. So just in case I'm not able to drive that vehicle, I'll have the option of catching the bus if I need to go somewhere. And this is the Nordhoff. As you can see, it says Nordhoff Station, Orange Line. And right there it says you go either to North Hollywood or to Warner Center, and it tells you when the next bus is coming. And these are big, long, articulated buses. It looks like an accordion in the middle of it. But there's no buses running right now. It's going to be a while before the next bus. I guess another 45 minutes. But that's okay, because I'm still driving my vehicle. I can't drive faster than about 15 miles an hour because the tire starts making a lot of noise. Anyway, we're moving on. On the way to the tire shop here. You can hear that tire's making noise there. Oh Lord, slow down. 15 miles an hour. That's the place right there. Hank's Tire. That's where we're headed. And this is the place right here. So next step, getting tires on.
Would have ate up this side of your...
Yeah, that thing is all messed up. Yeah. Look at that. Mm-hmm. That thing came apart right here. Yeah. These are the new tires here. And coupe.
That's good, dude.
All right. Well, the tires are on. That's it. Only took about an hour at Hank's Tire on Ventura Boulevard, Woodland Hills. And right now, you can see those tires are on there. I'm over here at Whole Foods. You can see that sign. You can see. There it is, right there. Looks like they cleaned my front tires. Now, that was kind of a nice touch. and because I only had the rear tires replaced. Anyway, that's it. The saga is complete.